Hello everyone, this is Andrea Dombecki from angelfairyhealing.com, and today I wanted to talk about angel healing for change. I feel there are so many changes going on. Changes that we have no power over, changes that we maybe have initiated, but the bottom line is change is happening. The world is changing. Our personal lives are changing. And it is time to surrender and get in the flow of that change with an open heart. I made this video today to help everybody to connect with the angels, to bring in more grace and ease with any changes that they are experiencing, and also to help us to let go of grief over any loss we may have experienced. I know in my own life, even if there's the end of something that isn't for my highest good, I still experience grief. And that is okay. That is normal and natural. I'm sending lots of angel love and healing to you now to assist you in releasing and healing any grief you may be experiencing over the changes that you have gone through. I want to talk about the types of changes that I see happening. And I feel that this is kind of like a cycle that's been going on for years and probably your entire life. But the first change is the loss of a loved one. And this can come in many forms. Maybe that person has passed on. Maybe they moved away. Maybe there was a breakup or a divorce or even a falling out. We may be experiencing loss when it comes to relationships. The angels want to bring us lots of comfort and love throughout these relationship changes and remind us that we are always loved no matter what. Honor your grief and sadness. The angels remind us that love heals all and that we must be patient with ourselves. Surround ourselves with love and peace. If your loved ones have moved over to the other side, the angels remind us that we can always speak to them, their love is always with us, and that we are never alone. If you're feeling an absence of their love, call on the angels to surround you with love and fill that space and bring more love into your life. Sometimes when we experience the loss of a loved one, it's to remind us also that the whole world is our family, and we need to open our heart more to welcome in new relationships. That could also mean new pets. That is a change that I've seen too. The loss of pets has been coming up. So I'm sending you lots of love and healing over that, and bringing in the energy of new relationships and harmony and peace and well-being in the present moment. Sending lots of love to all relationship changes. And know that you are not alone. The angels also remind you that if you're experiencing grief over the loss of a loved one, a breakup, a falling out, or whatever that you have experienced, that it's okay to go get a healing session, talk to your friends, work it out. Honor your feelings, talk about them, and process them. I'm sending you lots of love and healing about that now. Next, we want to talk about career changes, financial changes, and all kinds of stuff having to do with career, life purpose, finances. I do feel as the new 5D higher dimensional energies move in, many of us are being guided to change our careers. We can no longer live the way we used to, and that can be frightening because maybe we're used to making a certain amount of money or knowing where our money will come from. These are lots of ascension lessons reminding us that God is our ultimate source. We can literally manifest anything in any way that we desire, and even though you may be facing fear when it comes to finances and career, if you look deeper, this is a lesson in your self-mastery as a manifester, as a creator of your divine and beautiful existence. Your soul right now is triggering beautiful career changes, more freedom, more receptivity, more abundance, and it is okay to go through these changes. Ultimately, the lesson behind these career changes, financial changes, are personal empowerment. You may find during these changes karmic, unconscious issues come up. Fears of poverty, slavery, subservience, victimhood. All of these issues are coming up to be healed. So I'm sending you angel healing now, having to do with any karmic issues having to do with career and finances. The angels remind you that if you look deeper and follow your heart, that the solutions always appear. But we cannot look at the world through the old 3D belief systems. We have to raise our consciousness and look into the mind of God or a higher perception of reality. And know, again, that you are not alone. If you're experiencing fear about any of these issues, reach out, ask for help. Talk to your friends, read a positive book, say affirmations, and know that these changes and the fears around these changes are all gifts. And when I talk about fear being a gift, I mean that when we experience fear, it is the universe showing us that we need to move closer into the mind of God, rearrange our belief systems to be of peace and oneness. When we experience fear, we are taking on the belief systems of the limited 3D reality. Fear is actually a message that we are believing in a lie. When we experience fear, it's our inner being telling us that something is not in alignment with the true perception of the universe, which is all love and all peace. The next change that I want to bring up is a change in lifestyle. Whoa, this is a big one. I'm feeling it big time. The want to live simpler, to be super focused on my health and well-being, living in harmony with the earth in whatever way that looks like. It may be exercising more, being very in tune with my body, eating a certain way, growing my own food, living in a more sustainable way, maybe with solar panels, growing my own food. All of these things are happening collectively. So if you're feeling the trigger to make lifestyle changes and you're feeling fear about that, which is normal and natural because we all have been raised a certain way in a certain lifestyle, and we're not sure what this new lifestyle is going to look like. But the angels remind us that we can change with grace, and actually change is an evolution of a better way for us to live in harmony with our bodies, with the planet, with the universe. It's a positive thing. So I'm going to send love and healing now to any lifestyle changes that you may be feeling the need to create in your life. And I'm going to remind you that you have so much support as you make these changes. The angels remind you to make lists of what you feel like you would like to bring into your life. Stay positive and in your heart center, and remember that this is all happening collectively. You are not alone. I'm sending lots of love to everyone and any other changes that you may be experiencing. The angels want to help you to let go and flow with life. And they are reminding you that life is always unexpected. You cannot control what's going to happen, but the angels are going before you to bless your future and to know that no matter what happens, you can deal with it. You have all the support that you could ever need. The angels always remind me that at a time of crisis, that if I can calm down, they will always give me solutions. And I have seen this throughout my life when I've had a crisis, that after I could calm down and, let go of some of that fear or desperate energy, I could actually always hear the solution loud and clear. So the angels want to remind you that the solutions are always around. You are never left alone. You are always supported. And I would like you now to take a second to receive a healing from the angels. Connect with your angels now, having to do with this topic of change. I'd like you to bring up any changes that you may be feeling the need to make or have already made in your life, and send love and healing, grace and harmony to those changes. Call in your angel guides to shower you with love and grace, and to actually nurture your physical body. I'm feeling that a lot of these fears that we are feeling about change can be felt in our physical bodies, in our backs, in our digestive system, and it is just the core fear of change that we are feeling. So if anyone's experiencing that, I'm going to send lots of love and healing to that now, and let us collectively change with love in our hearts, surrounded by grace, and feeling the support of our angels. I'm wishing you many blessings of love and peace. This is Andrea Dombecki from angelfairyhealing.com.